Audience, please stand. Good afternoon. Again, I'm Dr. Carlos Beato, proud principal of the International High School at Langley Park. Welcome parents, family, friends, invited guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, welcome class of 2021. Thank you for joining this celebration. Please stand for the national anthem or stay standing. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Rowan, and I am the class sponsor of the graduating class of 2021 alongside Miss Casey. I've had the honor of sponsoring this great class for the past year. It is with my pleasure to acknowledge the Prince George's County board members and leadership team who are not able to join us on stage today, and to introduce the members of our school administrative team. Pamela Boozer-Struther, Board Member, District 3. Monica E. Goldson, Board of Education Secretary, Treasurer, and Chief Executive Officer of Prince George's County Public Schools. Helen E. Coley, Chief of School Leadership and Support. Carletta T. Merrow, Area 3 Associate Superintendent. Maria Smith, Area 3 Instructional Director, Cluster Number 13. And our school team, please stand and wave. You've met our awesome principal, Dr. Carlos Beato, our school's assistant principal, Mr. Daniel Sass, Miss Aisha Casey, Upper House Professional School Counselor, and Dr. Leslie Lemos, Upper House School Social Worker. Okay, and now we'll hear some remarks from Miss Casey. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aisha Casey, and I am the 11th and 12th grade school counselor at International High School at Langley Park. Today, I have the distinct honor of introducing IHSLP's class of 2021 salutatorian, Karen Aleman Vasquez. The salutatorian honor is given to the student who academically ranks second highest in the graduating class. It is an honor that requires an immense amount of dedication, hard work, and patience, all of which Karen has exuded throughout her time at IHSLP. Outside of Karen's academic successes, I've seen countless examples of Karen's maturity, drive, and work ethic. From her participation in varsity volleyball to her involvement in the senior committee this year, Karen has continued to speak up and show up for those in her community. I've been most impressed with Karen's willingness to empower her peers and support them both personally and academically, especially through a school year that has been like any other. Her energy and unique ability to positively affect her peers' lives is insurmountable. I'm confident that no matter where Karen goes, she will leave a long-lasting impact on those around her. It is an honor and a privilege to introduce International High School at Langley Park's class of 2021 salutatorian, Karen Aleman Vasquez.
To everyone in the audience today, thank you so much for helping us get here. This year has not been easy, and we could have not done it without your help. This graduation is as much of a celebration for you as it is for us students. During my first year of high school, I enjoyed it so much that I began to fear the idea of graduating. I wanted high school to last forever. I told myself to enjoy the last 3 years as much as I could, since everything needs to come to an end eventually. But this year was not the end I had in mind. I was not expecting it to be locked in my house, having to wear a mask every time I needed to get out, and having to see all my friends and teachers through a computer screen. 2020 and 2021 definitely made our journeys very different from what we were expecting. But we are stronger because of it. We had to adapt to a totally new environment, and that was a real challenge. Ms. Thorpe's class is already impossible in normal school, but trying to pass her class from a computer screen, just forget it. In all seriousness, I would like to thank all my teachers for the efforts that they made to make this last year so much more joyful than I could have imagined. To Miss Alsop for always being patient with me and helping me whenever I needed. To Mr. Cortez for making learning so fun. To Miss Thorpe for being such a great teacher that challenged me all year long and helped me become a better writer. And Miss Cass, who I know is watching from California, I wouldn't have made it without your help. Thank you for always believing in me. You are the best. I would also like to thank my family and peers, since this accomplishment wouldn't have been possible without their help and support. To my mom and stepdad, I want to thank them for giving me the best brother I could have, which is my biggest inspiration. To my dear friend, Frenny, thank you for always being there for whenever I needed you the most, y cuando no también. Gracias. And to Arnoldo, thank you for helping me so much through all this year. This school year was definitely more joyful thanks to you. Lastly, I would like to say that I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of Ivachu present today. We didn't give up and we kept moving forward despite the hard circumstances in the world around us. We all proved that we can overcome anything, and we will continue to do so in college and in our jobs. Class of 2021, we had graduated high school, but this is not an end. It is just the beginning. Congratulations.
Thank you, Karen, and congratulations. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Miss Rowan. Today, I will be introducing the International High School at Langley Park's 2021 Valedictorian. The title of Valedictorian is an honor given to the student with the highest grade point average, or GPA, in the graduating class. This year, that student is Susana Maribel Chavez Jimenez. As we listen to Susana address this class of resilient and remarkable young people, I want to remind you, beyond their grades, these young people have stories, advice, and even wisdom for us to learn from them as they hope to learn from us. Susana's story is one of strength and drive. I am grateful for working with a student so determined and so full of questions. She's funny, too. She speaks to us today as someone who did not know English when she arrived here just 3 years ago, now as an emergent trilingual, as both Mom and Spanish helped her in her arrival to the United States and continue to help her along with English as she pursues her goals. Susana's determination helps her learn quickly as she graduated in high school in just 3 years. It is an honor and a privilege to introduce a student with a kind heart, a future leader, and maybe even a future lawyer, or whomever she chooses to become. The International High School at Langley Park's 2021 Valedictorian, Susana Maribel Chavez Jimenez.
Thank you, Ms. Rowan, for the wonderful introduction. Good afternoon to everybody, and thank you so much for being here today. It is an honor for me to be the part of International High School at Langley Park community. In this school, I have learned many things that will help me in the future. I want to thank my teachers for their effort in supporting us with our learning, because without them, we would not be here today. I also want to thank them for their advice and patience with all of us. I want to thank Dr. Beato for being an incredible principal for our school. Additionally, I want to thank to all of the parents and relatives celebrating the achievements of their children today. We all are part of this celebration. To my brothers specifically, I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to go to school. Also, I want to thank my oldest brother, Rudy, for being strong person and taking the role of father at a young age. When my dad died, he was only 10 years old, and I was 2 years old. Since that time, he has helped me in my life. Also, there is a special person in my life that I wish could be here with me today, my mom. My mom is part of my accomplishments because when I was living with her in Guatemala, she told me that no matter how hard life is, we will never give up and we will overcome any challenges. So, if you have your parents here with you today, feel proud and appreciate them because it is very hard when you are far away from your parents. It is safe to say that this year was not the best year to be a senior in high school, but this year has taught us important lessons on how to live through difficult times. We were already resilient, but now we have learned how to adjust, how to roll with changes. We have learned lessons that will help us to face any challenge in the future. After this year, we are all graduating HSLP stronger and ready to overcome anything that gets in the way of achieving our goals. I remember when Dr. Beato announced that students had to stop attending school in person during the pandemic. Some people might have celebrated the news, but I felt devastated because I didn't know how I was going to continue studying, and I knew I was going to miss my friends. All of us graduating today have to struggle with different situations in our family, but we all find strength where we thought we didn't have it. When bad things happen, or when life throws us curveball, we sometimes feel that there is no solution to the problem. But if we keep being strong, if we keep looking forward, at the end, the result will be always positive. As I learned in my math classes, a negative number times a negative number will always give you a positive result. My fellow graduates, congratulations. I want to encourage you to keep working for your goals. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve something because you know who you are and you can accomplish anything you want in life. And no matter what, always believe in yourself. Be your own biggest support. Life is beautiful if you find your purpose. And I strongly believe that all of you will find your purpose and achieve your dreams. Thank you, class of 2021, and congratulations on these amazing accomplishments.
Buenas tardes. Thank you, Susana, and congratulations. Will the Student Government Association board members, National Honor Society officers, and the class officers please stand? We had one officer of our National Honor Society in the senior class, and that is Suhey Luna Juarez, Social Media Manager. Our Student Government Association consists of Diego Benitez, SGA Program Manager, Suhey Luna Juarez, SGA Secretary, and last but not least, the 2021 class officers, Naomi Canizales Romero, Secretary, Karen Aleman Vasquez, President, and Marcela Flores Osorio, Vice President.
My favorite new thing about graduation. All right. Welcome, IHSLP staff, area office guests, partners, families, and especially class of 2021. 4 years do seem to go a way of going by very quickly when you're in high school. I still remember when the class of 2021 joined us in our third year of existence. I remember a group of energetic students, most of which had attended middle school in PGCPS, which was a bit unusual for us because a lot of our students have traditionally been recent arrivals to the US. I remember many of you challenging the status quo and asking why some things were being done a certain way. Some of you were trailblazers and started organizations, and others of you petitioned for additional sports to be added to our small school in an already giant list of sports for us. I'm talking about probably 8 sports. We even have students in the audience who finished an entire semester early. Now, if that doesn't say dedication, innovation, I don't know what else could. I'm proud of the many accomplishments of the class of 2021, but I'm most proud of the way that students took ownership of their narratives and led with a full heart. I challenged you all to take your narrative and tell your stories, and to not let anyone do that for you. And while I gave you that challenge for your high school career, it is a piece of advice that you should take with you anywhere you go. No one should tell you what you are or are not capable of, because only you know your own limitations. But education has given you and will continue to give you access to many opportunities that you may not have had before. It is up to you to take those new challenges coming your way and to make the best of them. Whatever happens, never allow yourselves to lose your heritage and culture, and keep that alive, because the world needs your diverse talents and abilities. Always work twice as hard as the person next to you, because chances are you're probably competing for some of the same jobs or high marks. Never say no when all you can do is benefit from an opportunity. And when you feel like you've learned something really well, teach it to someone else, for that will be your legacy on this planet. You've done a lot as a cohort. I mean, just imagine trying to learn a new language while also trying to get good grades, while attending school online for this last year and change. And while I know that this pandemic has been tough on many of us for a variety of reasons, it has also taught us how to think outside of the box and kept us on our toes. I have nothing but the utmost respect for all of the members of this cohort and those graduating from last year's cohort. You will hold a special place in my heart as the last class I'm a crybaby. You will forever hold a special place in my heart as the last class that I will officially graduate from IHSLP, as I transition into a new national role where I will be able to effect educational change and transformation on a larger scale. This Dominican American, once undocumented English language learner is leaving a legacy of success, where kids that look like me can aspire to dream big and know that they too can be in positions of power. And I hope that your future leads you into these very same positions in whatever path you choose to take. You all have prepared me for what's to come. Know that I will be there every step of the way without this voice after you graduate, and if you allow me to do so. Congratulations, class of 2021. Papa Beats signing out one last time. Thank you very much. All right. So, I will read our statement of certification. International High School at Langley Park is an accredited member of the Middle States Association of Colleges and Schools. I, Dr. Carlos Beato, and Pamela Booser-Strother, our board member who is not present today, hereby certify that these students have completed the courses required by the Maryland State Department of Education and have met the requirements for a high school diploma. By the powers vested in me, the Board of Education of Prince George's County and the Maryland State Department of Education, I declare this class of 2021 to be graduates from International High School at Langley Park. Congratulations, and we will now proceed to the reading of graduates' names. Please stand. Row 1.
Susana Maribel Chavez Jimenez. Naomi Alexandra Canizales Romero. Marcela Michelle Flores Osorio. Suhey Yanilda Juárez Pérez. Susan Soraya Aguirre Vázquez. Karen Alemán. María Paula Mota Moreno. Catherine Lastenia Miranda Andrade. Ángel Alexis Lucero. Bailey Anayeli López Vail. Jenny Rebeca López Leiva. Vivian Liliana López Flores. Jonathan Alberto Alvarado. Dayanara Arrieta Rodríguez. Jocelyn Ayala. Diego Benítez. Jeffrey Bermúdez Lazo. Leslie Alexandra Cáceres González. María Esmeralda Canas Hernández. Edwin Cardona Villeda. Stephanie Catalán Sandoval. Angeli Alexandra Romero Ricardo. Osmar Rodríguez. Leslie Rivera. Michael Rivas Castro. Diego Omar Reyes Ruiz. Arnold Reyes. Loken Rai. Doris Osorto Cárcamo. Juan Carlos Cortés Cabrera. Dilcia Elizabeth Díaz Sánchez. Mario Alexander Escobar Juárez. Katie Espinosa. Wendy's Patricia Fuentes Hernández. Jermaine Jones. Carolina Lazo Martínez. Zerubbabel Wolde. Amy Altagracia Wilson Polanco. Frenny Dennis Williams. Manuel de Jesús Serrano Martínez. Wendy Saraí Segovia Melara. Jonathan Arnoldo Salazar Pérez. Víctor René Ruiz Rodríguez. Reem Adobaid. Sofía Alexandra Guillén Reyes. Rahima Wahidi. Madeline Dayanara Urrusha Revelo. Rixi Suseli Aldaña García.
Sass and lemons. Wait till they're seated so you do the dancing and the rest. Here. Oh, I do. Yeah. No, it's okay. No. Are you joining me? Huh? You joining me or no? Yes. You have to wait until they sit. Okay.
Mind just reading the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Would the class of 2021 please stand? Thank you to all the parents, staff, and faculty that have supported our students. Thank you especially to the graduating class of 2021. I could not be more honored to be here with you today and watch you take your first step into the future. Your future starts here and right now. Ladies and gentlemen, move your tassels from the right to the left of your mortarboards. Congratulations, class of 2021.
All right, audience, please stand. And we will now lead the graduates out of the graduation. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great afternoon. Congratulations, class of 2021.